Peace, fam. This is Brother Larry. I want to thank y'all for coming along for this artist review. Today we're talking about my piece, Black Khalid. It's a 48 by 32 piece done on a wood panel, mixed media, and the piece is already framed. Before we get into the piece, I want to tell y'all a little bit about my brother Khalid Muhammad. The very first time I came across Khalid Muhammad was watching the Phil Donahue show. Phil Donahue was a very popular TV show host during the 90s, and he used to have very big controversial names on his show, such as Shahrazad Ali, who had a very popular book during her day, very controversial book as well as the Queen Mother herself, Frances Cress Welsing. So watching Phil Donahue show and Khalid Muhammad comes on, and just to see a very proud and strong black man defend himself against any detractors or debaters in an intelligent way, it really reminded me a lot of Malcolm X, and I immediately took a liking to the brother. Khalid Muhammad was a member of the Nation of Islam and a prize student of Minister Louis Farrakhan until a 1993 Kern College speech he gave, which said very inflammatory things about whites and Jews. It inflamed him so much that pretty much all the Western media was calling for a silencing of Khalid Muhammad, and unfortunately, Louis Farrakhan granted that silencing and exiled him from the Nation of Islam. But as we all know, great men with big voices don't just tuck their tail and go away. You can't really silence a great man. Khalid Muhammad will go on to be the national chairman for the new Black Panther Party, where he will serve, continue to debate, continue to do great speeches until his death at the early age of 53. Like Malcolm X, Brother Khalid was a very dangerous man because he was highly intelligent, he had good morality, high integrity, and he stood on what he believed 10 toes down. He had no peer in debate. Nobody wanted to deal with this man when they dealt with history and statistics and facts. So with that being said, let's get into the piece. All right, family, what's going on? This is the piece, Black Khalid. We're gonna start it off with the 3 phases of life, which I call it. What's done in the dark, how you live your life, and how you remembered as a person. Using different color scales to, mark a difference between them. This one being more orange scale, gray scale, and then a full color. Let's go and get into that background. So in the background, you have the first thing, waiting room color only, being a sign that a lot of black people saw during the time, even when it came to things like human amenities, such as hospital visits. Like, a lot of black people weren't even allowed to get into certain hospitals, and if they were, they would be, segregated throughout the hospital, and, services, applied. So let's get into these quotes back here. Number 1, the first quote that I have: the best way to fight an alien and oppressive culture is to live your own. And the brother definitely walked what he talked when it came to this. The brother dressed black, spoke black, listened to black music, ate black food, very in tune with the culture, very in tune with his brothers and sisters in Africa. Number 2, some people have said Brother Khalid was a villain, but we know he was a victim in a world that is evil. Racism and injustice are the real villains here. In the bottom right-hand corner, we have Brother Khalid over here creating the piece and then finishing it off, marking it off with the word black. Brother Khalid was a very proud black man. And in his transition from the Nation of Islam to the Black Panther Party, just, validates that further. I have a small crown over here, representing the royalty. And I have the black fish right there, of course, representing the power, because he's a very powerful man, a king in his own right. And just like I said with the piece, Black Malcolm, I definitely hope that Brother Khalid lived out his life in pride. Hope he looks back at his life in pride as we do for him, our brother. So there you go, man. Black Khalid. Appreciate y'all checking in. All right, family. Appreciate y'all coming through as you always do. Make sure y'all leave me a like on the way out, and I'll catch y'all in the comment section. If y'all interested in the piece, Black Khalid, and any of my other collection, check out the site, www.larryraw.com, and I'll catch y'all later on. This your brother Larry. Y'all got it.